In a sunny, golden field, the warm sun shone softly. Tall acacia trees swayed in the gentle breeze. This was the home of a great golden lion. He had a soft, fluffy mane and kind, warm eyes. The big lion was very sleepy. He found a cozy spot in the warm grass. He yawned a great big yawn. Then he curled up and closed his eyes for a peaceful afternoon nap.
Nearby lived a tiny brown mouse. He had big round ears and bright happy eyes. He was the smallest mouse in all the field. He loved to scurry and play in the warm sunshine.
The little mouse was busy looking for soft seeds. He did not see the sleeping lion. Pitter-patter went his tiny feet. He scampered right up onto the lion's soft, fluffy mane. The lion felt the tiny tickle on his nose. He opened one warm, kind eye. Then he gently lifted his big, soft paw. He held the tiny mouse very, very carefully. "Oh, hello there, little one," the lion said softly. The tiny mouse looked up with his bright eyes. "I am so sorry I woke you," he squeaked. "Please let me go home." The kind lion smiled a warm, gentle smile. "Of course, little friend," he said. He lifted his big paw away. The tiny mouse was free and safe and happy.
"Thank you, kind lion," the little mouse cheered. "One day I will help you too." The big lion chuckled softly. Then the tiny mouse scampered home, and the lion went back to his nap.
A few days later, the sun was warm and bright. The great golden lion went walking through the tall grass. But some gentle hunters had left a big rope net resting on the ground. The lion stepped into the soft rope net. The ropes wrapped gently all around him. He could not walk away. "Oh dear," he said, "I am stuck. I do hope a friend comes by." Far away, the tiny brown mouse heard the lion. His big round ears perked right up. "That is my friend," he squeaked. He hurried as fast as his little feet could go.
The little mouse found the lion in the rope net. "Do not worry, kind friend," he said. With his tiny teeth, he began to nibble the ropes. Nibble, nibble, nibble went the busy mouse.
Soon the soft ropes fell away, one by one. The great golden lion stepped out, free at last. "Thank you, dear little friend," he said warmly. Even the smallest friend can help the most. The big lion and the tiny mouse stayed best friends forever. They watched the warm sun set over the acacia trees. Side by side, they felt cozy and safe and loved. Good night. Sweet dreams. The end. In a sunny green meadow, the wildflowers swayed softly. A quick little hare hopped along the winding path. His long ears bounced as he smiled at the warm morning sun. Everything felt cozy and slow and kind. Nearby, a calm green tortoise walked very slowly. His patterned shell shone gently in the light. "Good morning," said the tortoise with a soft, happy smile. The hare waved his paw and hopped a little closer. "I am very fast," said the hare kindly. "I can run quicker than anyone here." The tortoise nodded slowly and smiled. "I am slow," he said, "but I never, ever stop." "Shall we have a friendly little race?" asked the hare. The tortoise thought for a moment, then smiled. "Yes, that sounds lovely," he said softly. So they walked together to the start of the path. Far down the meadow, a finish line ribbon fluttered in the breeze. It was soft and red and gentle in the warm light. "First one to the ribbon wins," said the hare happily. The tortoise gave a slow, cozy nod. "Ready, steady, go," they said together with a giggle. The hare zoomed off, quick as a soft summer wind. The tortoise began to walk, slow and steady. One little step, then another little step. The hare raced far ahead down the winding path. He hopped past daisies and buttercups and tall green grass. Soon he could barely see the tortoise behind him. "I am so very far ahead," he thought sleepily. The sun felt warm and the hare felt cozy and tired. He spotted a big shady tree beside the path. "I will rest my eyes for just a moment," he yawned. He curled up softly in the cool green grass. The hare closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep. He dreamed gentle dreams beneath the swaying leaves. The meadow was quiet, warm, and wonderfully calm. A little breeze hummed a soft and sleepy song. Slow and steady, the tortoise kept on walking. Step by step, he passed the wildflowers one by one. He was not fast, but he never, ever stopped. His gentle smile stayed warm the whole way along. Soon the tortoise tiptoed past the sleeping hare. Rest well, my friend, he whispered very softly. He did not wake him, for the tortoise was kind. He simply kept walking, slow and steady and calm. The red ribbon was close now, fluttering in the sun. Step by gentle step, the tortoise drew near. With one slow, happy stride, he crossed the line. The wildflowers seemed to cheer in the warm, soft light.
Just then, the hare woke up and rubbed his eyes. He hopped to the ribbon and saw his friend had won. "Well done," he said warmly, with a big, kind smile. "You showed me that slow and steady wins the race."
The two friends sat together as the sun dipped low. The meadow glowed golden, cozy, and calm. They watched the sleepy sky turn soft and pink. Good night. Sweet dreams. Hello, little dreamer. Snuggle in nice and cozy now. Tonight we drift into a soft green forest where the leaves whisper hello. A gentle story is waiting just for you. High in a tall, leafy tree lived a glossy black crow with shiny feathers and bright, happy eyes. She loved the morning sun. She loved the quiet hush of the trees all around her. One sunny morning, the crow found a small piece of yellow cheese on the soft forest floor. What a lovely surprise! She picked it up gently and flew up to her favorite branch. The crow settled on the branch with her little cheese, feeling warm and pleased. The dappled light danced softly around her. It was going to be a peaceful, happy day in the trees. Down below, a clever fox with bright orange fur and a big bushy tail came strolling by. He had a kind, friendly grin. He looked up and saw the crow with her tasty piece of cheese. The fox felt a little hungry, and that cheese did look yummy. So he had a gentle idea. He sat down beneath the tree and smiled up at the crow with his soft, twinkly eyes. "Good morning, lovely crow," the fox said sweetly. "What beautiful, shiny feathers you have. They sparkle like the night sky. I do not think I have ever seen such a fine bird in all the forest."
The crow felt warm and happy to hear such kind words. She fluffed her glossy feathers and gave a proud little wiggle. The fox smiled and gently asked her one more thing.
"Dear crow," the fox said softly, "if your feathers are so pretty, Your singing voice must be the loveliest of all. Oh, please, would you sing just one little song for me?"
The crow was so flattered that she quite forgot about the cheese in her beak. She lifted her head, took a happy breath, and opened her beak wide to sing her very best song. "Caw," she sang, and as she did, the little piece of cheese slipped softly from her beak. Down, down it floated through the leaves and landed gently by the fox's paws.
The fox picked up the cheese and gave the crow a friendly, twinkly smile. "Thank you, kind crow," he said gently. "Your song was sweet, and I am sorry for the little trick." The crow blinked, then gave a soft, gentle laugh. She learned a cozy little lesson that day. Sweet words are nice, but it is good to think before you open your beak. They parted as friends. And so the forest grew quiet and calm, the soft light fading into evening. Close your eyes now, little dreamer, warm and safe and loved. Good night. Sweet dreams. The end. Once upon a time, in a soft green meadow, there lived a little country mouse with warm brown fur and a cozy knitted scarf. He had a snug burrow tucked under an old tree. The evening was golden and quiet, and everything felt peaceful.
One golden afternoon, the country mouse heard a happy squeak. It was his cousin, the town mouse, with sleek gray fur and a tiny bow tie. "Hello, cousin," he called brightly. "I have come all the way to visit you in the countryside."
The country mouse was so happy to see him. "Welcome, welcome," he said warmly. He led his cousin down into the snug little burrow where soft lamplight glowed. "Come inside and rest. You must be tired from your long journey."
For supper, the country mouse shared his simple food. There were fresh barley, sweet berries, and a few tender roots from the garden. "It is plain," he said gently, "but it is grown with love, and there is plenty for us both."
The town mouse nibbled a little berry and looked around the cozy burrow. "It is very quiet here, cousin," he said kindly, "and the food is simple. In the town, I have grand feasts every night. Why not come and see?" The country mouse felt a little curious. He had never seen the big town before. "All right," he said softly. "I will come and visit, just for one night." So the two cousins set off together as the warm stars began to twinkle.
They walked and walked until they reached a great townhouse. It was tall and grand, with shiny floors and a long table piled high with wonderful food. "Here we are," said the town mouse proudly. "Welcome to my home."
On the table there were cheeses and cakes, sweet jam and ripe fruit, all glowing in the candlelight. "Help yourself, cousin," said the town mouse happily. The country mouse gazed at the feast with wide, wondering eyes. The two little mice climbed up and began to nibble the lovely treats. The cakes were soft and the fruit was sweet. "This is wonderful," said the country mouse, and for a moment the busy town felt very exciting indeed. But suddenly, the big door creaked open. People came bustling in, chattering and clattering plates. The mice scampered quickly behind a cushion to hide. "Do not worry," whispered the town mouse. "This happens all the time." When it was quiet again, they crept back out. But then two green eyes appeared in the shadows. It was the house cat, soft and curious. "Quick, this way," squeaked the town mouse, and the cousins darted safely into a tiny crack in the wall. Safe in their little hiding place, the country mouse caught his breath. The feast was lovely, but his heart was thumping fast. "Cousin," he said gently, "your town is exciting, but it is very loud and busy for a little mouse like me." The town mouse smiled kindly and gave him a hug. "I understand," he said. "Each of us loves a different home." So at sunrise, the country mouse thanked his cousin and trotted happily back along the path to his quiet meadow. Home in his cozy burrow, the country mouse curled up warm and safe, listening to the gentle wind. A simple, peaceful home is a treasure, he thought, and he closed his sleepy eyes with a happy little smile. Good night, sweet dreams. The end.
Once upon a time, in a sunny green meadow, there lived 3 cheerful little pigs. They were brothers, and they loved each other very much. One day, they decided it was time to build their very own cozy little houses. The 3 little pigs hugged their mother goodbye and set off down a winding path. The sun was warm, the birds were singing, and the soft grass tickled their tiny pink toes. Off they went to find the perfect spots. The first little pig wore a bright blue scarf. He found some golden straw lying in the field. "I will build my house quickly," he said with a smile. So he gathered the straw and made a soft little straw house. The first little pig finished his straw house very fast. "Now I can play all day," he said happily. He danced and skipped in the warm sunshine, feeling proud of his cozy little home of golden straw. The second little pig wore a leafy green scarf. He found a big pile of brown sticks. "I will build my house with sticks," he said. He stacked the sticks together and soon had a snug little stick house. The second little pig clapped his hooves with joy. His stick house stood nicely beside the golden meadow. "Now I can rest and play too," he said, and he sat down to watch the fluffy clouds float by. The third little pig wore a cozy red scarf. He wanted his house to be very, very strong. "I will build mine with bricks," he said. He worked hard, laying each red brick carefully, one on top of another. The third little pig worked all day long. He built sturdy red brick walls and a fine little chimney on top. It took a long time, but at last his strong brick house was finished. He smiled, feeling cozy and safe. Now, nearby lived a big gray wolf. He was rather silly, with floppy ears and a wobbly walk. He saw the little straw house and grinned. "I think I will go and say hello," he said in his goofy, growly voice. The wolf knocked at the straw house. The first little pig peeked out and felt a little shy. So the wolf took a great big breath. He huffed and he puffed and he blew the soft straw house away in a swirl of golden straw. But the first little pig was safe. He scampered quickly down the path to his brother's stick house. come in," said the second pig kindly. The two little pigs hugged and felt cozy and safe together inside. The silly wolf wobbled over to the stick house. He took another great big breath. He huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he blew the little stick house down, and all the sticks tumbled gently to the grass. But both little pigs were safe. Hoof in hoof, they hurried down the path to their brother's strong brick house. "Quick, come inside," said the third pig warmly. All three brothers were together now, safe and snug. The wolf wobbled up to the strong brick house. He took the biggest breath of all. He huffed and he puffed and he puffed and puffed and puffed. But the strong brick house did not move at all, not even one little brick. The silly wolf was quite puffed out. He scratched his floppy ears and looked up at the chimney. "Maybe I will pop down the chimney," he said. So up he climbed, huffing and wobbling all the way to the very top. But inside, a big pot of warm water bubbled gently on the cozy hearth. As the wolf peeked down the chimney, a puff of warm steam tickled his nose. "Yow!" he yelped, feeling silly and surprised. That was not what he expected at all. The goofy wolf scrambled back up and tumbled down from the roof. He landed with a soft bounce in the grass. "This is too much work for me," he said, and he ran far, far away over the hills and never came back again. The three little pigs giggled and gave each other a great big hug. They were safe and warm and cozy together in the strong little brick house. Outside, the stars twinkled softly, and the brothers snuggled close. Good night, sweet dreams. The end. Once upon a quiet morning, there lived a sweet little girl who wore a soft red hooded cloak. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. Her cheeks were rosy, and her smile was as warm as the sun. One gentle day, her mother packed a woven basket with fresh bread, sweet honey, and a little jar of jam. These cozy treats were for dear Grandma, who lived in a snug cottage across the woods. "Take these to Grandma, my love," said her mother softly. "Stay on the sunny path and be kind to everyone you meet." Little Red nodded and held her basket close to her heart. So off she went, skipping along the warm and winding path. Tall green trees swayed gently above her, and little birds sang sweet songs. The morning felt peaceful and full of light. Soft butterflies floated by, and tiny rabbits peeked from the bushes. Little Red hummed a happy tune as she walked. The whole forest seemed to smile along with her. Now, in this gentle wood lived a sly but very silly gray wolf. He was not scary at all, only a bit goofy. He tilted his head and wondered where the little girl was going with her basket. "Good morning, little one," said the wolf with a curious grin. "Where are you off to today?" Little Red smiled politely and said, "I am bringing treats to my dear Grandma's cottage." The goofy wolf had a silly idea. He decided to hurry ahead to the cottage first. So he scampered off through the trees, his big paws padding softly over the mossy ground. Meanwhile, Little Red stopped to pick a tiny bunch of wildflowers for Grandma. She did not rush at all. She wanted her little gift to be as cheerful and pretty as could be. At last, the silly wolf reached Grandma's cozy cottage and gave a little knock. Now Grandma was very wise. She peeked out, saw the goofy wolf, and quietly tiptoed to hide in her snug closet. Safe and sound behind the closet door, Grandma giggled to herself. "That funny wolf is up to something," she whispered. The silly wolf, not seeing her, decided to play a little pretend game. The goofy wolf slipped on Grandma's spare nightcap and tucked himself under the soft blankets. He wanted to surprise Little Red with a giggle. He was not mean, only very, very silly. Soon, Little Red arrived and stepped softly inside. "Hello, Grandma," she said sweetly. But when she looked at the bed, she tilted her head, for something seemed just a little bit funny. "Grandma, what big ears you have," she said gently. "And what big round eyes. And oh my, what big teeth." The girl was not afraid, only puzzled. Something about this grandma felt rather odd. Just then, a kind woodsman was strolling past with his axe resting on his shoulder. He heard the little voices and peeked through the cozy window. He saw at once it was the silly wolf in disguise. The friendly woodsman opened the door with a warm, gentle smile. "Now, now, little wolf," he chuckled softly. "No more silly games today." The startled wolf hopped up, blushed, and scampered out the door for good. Out from the closet came Grandma, laughing with delight. She hugged Little Red tight and thanked the kind woodsman. "All is well," she said. "Just a goofy wolf and a happy little surprise." So they all sat together and shared the basket of treats, warm and cozy and safe. Little Red felt happy and loved, surrounded by gentle friends. Good night, sweet dreams. The end.